Well, we are expecting a pardon party sometime today. We're not real clear on when that list will be released. I've asked, but they have no further guidance on it. And who exactly will be on it? You mentioned WikiLeaks, Julian Assange. There's been a major push out there in the public for the president to pardon him, especially in the essence of the crackdown we're seeing on social media and voices in the media. But what I'm told is that there's also some major internal pushback against giving Assange a pardon. So if they had to say right now, it probably is not going to happen. But there's still people trying, to sway the president's opinion on that. Also, the question is Steve Bannon, who has found himself in a case, if he will be pardoned by the president. That's somewhere, still being considered as well. So from what we heard just recently, the president hasn't fully decided on his list, and when they have it, they'll let us know, is what I'm told.
We'll wait and see that decision there, of course. Meantime, there's sort of been a battle between Speaker Pelosi and the administration on the push to install a lawyer at the National Security Agency, Michael Ellis. What have you heard from the president's team and why there's such a dispute between this appointee?
Look, this could be a really important appointment. It would be the general counsel of the National Security Agency. Pelosi has asked the Pentagon not to allow that to happen, saying that he's a Trump loyalist and that this is being done in a rush 72 hours before President Trump leaves office. But what I'm told is that they've actually been trying to get Michael Ellis installed in that position for some time, though it has been after the election, but still much longer than 72 hours. It's been slow walked. There's been pushback, but they say it's important because look at what we saw with the report on foreign interference that came out of the intelligence community. That Director of National Intelligence, John Ratcliffe, says the internal watchdog found that CIA management tried or suppressed the intelligence on Chinese interference in the 2020 election due to political motivation. So in talking to people who have worked for the president, they said, look, it's just a myth to say that our intelligence is not politicized. And what you need is more competing voices in there. And they said that Michael Ellis would be an excellent voice in that. Someone who worked with him said he's a straight shooter. He calls balls and strikes as he sees them. And he's been one who has told the president if he thinks he's wrong, and that he would be an excellent candidate to give more balance in a very politicized intelligence community. And that is why they're so focused on getting this appointment made.
Interesting. All right, Emerald, really quick before you go, there's been a little bit of rumbling that the president will issue his final video address to the public as president. That may come out today. Have you heard anything about that happening?
There is talk of it. We haven't gotten any confirmation from the White House, but one would expect, and based on what we have heard from people we've talked to here, that should happen today. That's the way the president has been communicating with the public, especially since the big tech crackdown and the fact that we're not going to see him in inauguration activities. That seems the most common sense way to expect to hear from the president on his last day in office.
All right, that is Newsmax White House correspondent Emerald Robinson joining us live from the White House. Emerald, good to see you. Thank you.